Coach, congrats on the win. What'd you think of that performance?
Important win for us, trying to chase down a team ahead of us in the standings. I thought we came out very strong in the first period. Really liked the way we played, competed in the first period. The back two periods, not nearly as impressive as the first one. We got some great performances, well, a great performance from our goaltender. Last night you could argue we maybe deserved a better fate. Tonight go the other way. But at this point in the season, we will take wins whenever we can get them, whether they're A-plus efforts or not quite to that level.
How much of the fact that you were chasing Flint for the playoff spot did that get part of the message before the game? Was that a big part of the message?
Yes and no. Yes, it's important, but there's a group of teams, regardless of which one we're trying to catch, we got to catch them all at this point. So does it mean a little bit more when you're playing teams that are ahead of you in the standings? 100% it does, because they're games where not only do you pick up points, the other team loses them as well. You certainly want to win every game when you can. But when you can win and deduct points from other teams, it's crucial, especially with the place we find ourselves in.
I asked that because you guys seem red hot off the start. Like you guys were ready to perform from puck drop tonight. That was a huge start that I'm sure you'd like to see repeated over and over and over.
Yeah, of course. There's always an excitement when you have an event like this with the Teddy Bears. Everybody wants to see them come flying down. I was a part of, on the other side of it when I was in Hartford, we were on the other end of the world record for most Teddy Bears coming down. So it's a fun event. It's been going on for years and years now, and a lot of teams do really successful with it. I think it creates energy with the players. They want to get involved. They want to get in their photos that every year turn out terrific for the organization. So that was a part of it. And then like anything, when you get a couple goals, energy flows, you get up, maybe you start to think a little bit the other team might back down, and they don't. One thing about us tonight, though, we were opportunistic, and there were a couple important parts in the game where we scored goals after probably being outplayed for large segments. And like I said, our goaltender made some big saves, and then we went down the ice and scored, and those are kind of back-breaking for the other team at times, too.
I think I asked you this the last time he played, but what can you say about Ian Micheloni's performance?
He's been fantastic. He works incredible in practice. We did talk about this the other night. It's 4 in a row now for him, and when your confidence is high, pucks feel like they hit you a little bit more, and he's playing great right now.
Oliver Peer, what did you think of his performance?
He was awesome. His speed is a difference maker in games. We talked before the game about being a little selfish on the power play with some of the opportunities off face-off shooting, and he did that, scored right away, got the first goal going to the net hard, and again, when things are going well for you offensively, you keep riding it.
Thanks, Case.
Ryan,
say that he's in the background.
Ryan Abraham seemed to have been struggling to score. He finally gets a goal tonight. You must have been thrilled to see that.
He has, and it's probably a weight off his shoulders more than anything. In particular, I think the last 3, 4, 5 games, he's been playing well. He's been contributing. But when he's put up the numbers that he has, he obviously wants to find the score sheet. And when he hasn't, he's putting some extra pressure on himself. So, you could just see the weight come off his shoulders when the puck finally went in. It was almost like he double-checked to make sure it actually did go in the net. So, but yeah, he had 3 grade A+ chances last night. So, yeah, hopefully that will get him on a little bit of a run here and points start to come a little bit more natural.
I know you don't like giving up 50 shots. What will be the focus in practice ahead of London's game?
Yeah, 50 shots is definitely not a recipe for success. Our recipe through these 8 games has been limiting scoring chances, limiting shots against, and being hard to play in our D zone, killing plays. Today we were probably maybe a little too content just containing on the outside, and we certainly want to tidy that up for Thursday.
Congrats, Coach. Thanks again.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemis, CEO of the Dan Gemis Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemis Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemis.com.
5-point game, a hat trick. Congratulations on the win. I don't know what's more important, the hattie, the win, or the teddy bear toss goal.
The win. The win's more important. The other stuff's great, but we've been winning games recently, and nothing feels better than winning. So, I'm glad that, I got to be part of contributing to that win. And it was a great night for myself and our team.
Were you jacked as the rest of the team was from the start? Because it looked like you guys started strong.
Yeah, I think we were all, thought we should have won the game yesterday against Oshawa. So we were all coming out hungry, and it was we had a really good start to the game. So we got up on them early, and we finished the game on top.
How excited were you to get the Teddy Bear toss goal?
It was great. I kind of forgot about it a little, and then I remember just being like swarmed by my whole team, in the corner. So I didn't really get to see the Teddies like flying over the glass because I was in the middle of 10 guys, 20 guys. But I'll go back and watch it, and it was pretty special.
When was the last time you scored a natural hat trick?
Probably like Adam. Can't remember the last time I scored a hat trick. Never like actually thinking about last time I scored a hat trick was I was probably 12. Probably 12.
That felt
like
good
that.
then today.
Yeah,
didn't it?
no, it felt really good. I was really happy I could get one. First time in a while, like I just said. Didn't have one in minor hockey as long as I can remember, so it had to be a young hat trick.
Been on a tear of late. Over the last 8 games, I think you have 16 points. What's clicked for you over the last couple of weeks?
I think just kind of as a team, we've been kind of getting closer, and we've been, finding ways to win. And I think personally me, I can just kind of feel the room getting tighter, and, Billy's done a great job getting, having a nice impact on our team, and Casey's been doing a great job. So for me, I credit those guys and my teammates for just, supporting me, and that's what's been working for me.
You've dug yourselves a bit of a hole after the start this year, but can you talk about the confidence in the room if you guys are that tight together?
Yeah, personally, we don't really think about the hole we're in. Obviously we know we're not. We didn't get off to a hot start, but in the room we just we have fun every day, and we take every day, day by day, and I think that's why we've been successful. We're focusing on what we have to do that day. We're focusing on the games we have that week, and we've been successful. We've won a lot of our last however many games. I don't know exactly, but I can. It's just a feeling that you can kind of have and sense in the room.
5 of your last 8 you've won.
5 of our last 8. There it is.
What's going to be the biggest focus this week in practice, knowing London on Thursday?
London on Thursday, they're coming in here. They're a great team. They got some guys going to World Juniors, but they're a deep team. They got a lot of good players. So I think our biggest focus would be probably geared toward the defensive side of the puck, and Flint had 50 shots today. So obviously you don't want to give up that many every game. So I think, and London's a great team, so they can put 50 on you. So we're gonna, I think, focus on what we've been doing. What we've been doing has been working. So yeah, against London, same thing, and then just work on some certain specific things against them.
You're never too old to play in the mud. The only thing that changes are the toys.
Ian, congrats on the win. 47 save performance. Just talk about your game.
We came into this game not wanting to lose 2 games in a row, and I think the boys showed it that we really wanted this game, and we weren't going to leave here without a win.
Just talk about your game. You seem to be seeing the puck very well, especially tonight.
Yeah, I feel like recently I've started to play a game much lighter, similar to how I played those junior B games in LaSalle. It's the same emotion, kind of. It's a lightness, and I feel that lightness now, and maybe it was just a matter of getting a couple games under my belt, and I feel good right now. So yeah.
I've never been a goaltender, so when you say playing lighter with that lightness, what does that mean?
physical and mentally, like it's just a matter of like accepting that like this is the moment we're in and just playing to what I know I can play at, and also on the ice just being quick on my feet as well.
You realize you've given up maybe, I think the total is 3 goals in 200 minutes of hockey. That's very impressive.
Thank you.
So when did the switch flip for you when you started to play lighter?
I think it started in Ottawa. That was when I got the second one of the year after a pretty long drought. But after the Ottawa game, I started to step it up, and every game I've kind of treated the same way, and I mean it's worked out for me, and I'm happy with where I'm playing.
So you go back home and you become lighter? Is that what happened?
I don't know what it is, but yeah, it started in Ottawa, so that's all I can say about that.
Talk about the room. You guys have won a few games. That's got to feel good from a player's perspective.
Yeah, dressing room, like obviously at the start of the year, everyone's kind of down, kind of pointing fingers at each other, but now it seems like we're much more of a team in the sense of not only are we telling other guys what they have to do, but at the same time, we're accepting that we have to be better on our own game, and together we'll be better as a team.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just talk about the relationship with you and Joey, you guys challenging each other
Yeah.
in the goal. How's that been?
I mean, me and Joey spent a bit of time last year together for a month, and then this year as well. We've been going at it, but I mean, off the ice, our relationship's awesome. Like, we room together in the hotel, so off the ice it's all good, and on the ice too. Like, we're always supporting each other, and like there's no, like obviously we want to earn those starts and stuff, but I mean, it's the relationships that count, and I mean the relationship with me and Joey is as good as ever.
Goalies usually don't get too involved on a teddy bear toss night, but how was the view from your end as the Bears rained down on the ice after Oliver Pierce scored?
I thought it was super cool, but at the same time, I was like, oh, I really hope that this doesn't get to our heads and stuff. Like, I really hope we keep playing good. Like, let's keep this going. I don't know if you could see, but like after a few minutes, I just went back to my net and just tried to get dialed back into the game. So, yeah, it was
a fun
cool
experience?
Yeah, it was a really cool experience.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Ian.
Thank you.